compact SUV hybrids are all the rage right now. Everybody is looking for them online. Today, we have two that we're going to compare. And I have two friends with me.
Hi, Justin Thompson at Smail Honda. I got the 2026 Honda CR-V Sport Touring Hybrid all-wheel drive behind me.
And I'm Nick Hodgkiss with Smail Kia, and I have the 2026 Kia Sportage SX Prestige Hybrid.
Let's see what these vehicles have in common, but more importantly, what makes them different.
We got the crystal black pearl exterior color here. Really nice shine on it. You got the LED headlamps in the front. You got the LED running lights as well. Coming around on the side, you got the black gloss, black 19-inch rims.
They're Vader black.
The Darth Vader black rims, as I like to call them. You do have the bumper sensors in the back. So what's kind of neat about the bumper sensors in the front and the rear, you do have the forward collision brake mitigation and the rear brake control. So something new with the CR-V and Honda in general is that if you have the bumper sensors, when you're backing up, it'll actually brake the vehicle going backwards too. Great thing about the CR-V, the fuel efficiency. You're gonna have the combined 37 miles per gallon between city and highway driving. You have the 2.0 hybrid engine that produces 204 horsepower. The all-wheel drive system, you have a real-time all-wheel drive system, and you have the standard remote start on the key fob, Honda Link, free subscription for 3 months with the remote feature that you can remote start and stop the vehicle, unlock the car, and lock the car, just from the application.
So Nick, what about the Sportage sticks out on this exterior?
Yeah, so of course this is going to be wolf gray exterior paint. So coming around the front, you can see it's got gloss black accents with the Kia logo there in the middle. LED headlights, LED fog lights, of course, Ember daytime running lights, of course, too. Front bumper sensors as well as side bumper sensors as well. Coming around the side, you can see it has 19-inch rims. You can also see it does have sensors in the rear as well as the sides. LED taillights in the rear, of course with LED turn signals, very bright for nighttime. So as far as the powertrain goes, it's going to be a 1.6 turbocharged hybrid motor. Of course, you know, utilizing that lithium-ion battery and regenerative braking and such too. Produces about 227 horsepower. Yeah, and then the Kia Sportage SX Prestige Hybrid gets a combined rating of 35 miles per gallon. As far as the key fob goes, it does have remote start that is built in right into the key fob on the back here. Also with Kia Connect, you can also get that on your cell phone as well.
Working our way inside the CR-V, Justin, what kind of tailgate and storage options do we have in here?
Sure. Well, you got the hands-free power kick gate. So as long as you have the key fob on you, right underneath the Honda symbol, you don't even make contact with the bumper, just as long as you just disrupt the sensor underneath. It'll open the tailgate. You can close it the same way. What's nice about the tailgate, it is height adjustable, so you can program it to stop at a particular level. So for any of us that are vertically challenged, or hitting the top of the garage, or you might have trouble reaching it, that really helps out. You can see that you do have 60/40 split folding seats in the back here, and in the rear, cargo volume with both seats folded flat is 76.5 cubic feet. Off to the side, you do have your fix-a-flat. So with the hybrid, you do not have a spare tire. It's designed to reduce the weight as much as possible, get the best fuel efficiency. So that is designed, if you ever had a flat, it would seal the puncture and fill up the tire.
All right, let's check out the Sportage. And Nick, what makes the Kia Sportage tailgate different?
Yeah, so we have the smart tailgate. So all you have to do is utilizing the key fob, walking towards the vehicle, towards the back. Of course, it'll start flashing at you here.
Okay, so when it's flashing, it's
and then it'll flash a little bit faster, and then it opens right up.
Okay.
Hands-free.
So that's a cool difference between the two. You got a kick gate versus this, what did you call it?
Smart lift gate.
Smart lift gate. So definitely a lot of space here in the back of the Sportage.
Yeah.
We have that 12-volt charger back there, some light.
Yes.
You can put down the seats from back here too.
Yeah, so utilizing the handles on both sides here, you can actually fold these seats down, 60/40 split there.
Cool.
And then of course you're gonna have a little bit of storage underneath here.
Ours
does have a spare tire. So
okay, wow.
Combined with the seats folded down, you're gonna have around 73 cubic feet of space in the back.
Okay, so a little less space in the CR-V, right?
Opening up the back doors, I'd like to point out that the CR-V, the doors open 90 degrees, making it very easy to get in and out of the back seats here. You do have the cup holder here in the door, as well as cup holders here in the center armrest. These seats do fold down flat, 60/40, but I wanted to show you there's 8 different reclining positions. So you can have it all the way up, or you could have it recline all the way back. So on a long trip, you can kind of really relax in the back, but you see how much space there is back here. A lot of cargo space. And Brian, you were driving the car over earlier, so definitely plenty of room here. So I'm not, I don't have that seat all the way forward. You do have USB-C fast charging ports, 2 of them back here, so people can charge up their phone in the back. and just a lot of cargo space in the back here, a lot of interior space, and then the ceiling here has this little dip, and it makes it easier, giving you more headroom in the back. And then I like this little cargo area in the back behind the seat. You can store some stuff in there, but very comfortable, a lot of room back here.
Jumping over to the Sportage now, Nick, let's check out those back seats.
Yeah, absolutely. So opening the door, of course, you see here. One thing we do have is heated seats in the rear, as you can see here on the button.
Nice.
Getting in the back, of course, is carmine red interior. So, of course, you got a lot of room here. I'm about 6 foot, so my seat's positioned right where I need to be. So I got a ton of room. You have ventilation back here, USB-Cs in the back of the seats, as well as a storage option for like bags and things like that to hang on the back of the seat there as well. One thing to mention, of course, it does have an armrest with cup holders, and then ours also does recline as well. Pretty far back, so very nice. Lots of room back here.
There's one more thing I want to point out whenever we're in the back seat here, right? We have a very large panoramic sunroof here in the Sportage.
So in the front of the CR-V, we do have the programmable seats, I'd like to point out. Driver 1 and 2, so you get key fob 1 and 2 as well, so you can program the seats to 2 particular drivers. Leather wrap steering wheel. It has the heated steering wheel as well. All the Honda sensing technology, like your forward collision brake mitigation, road departure mitigation, lane keep assist. You do have the blind spot indicator on the outside of each mirror. And then moving across to the middle here, you do have the wireless phone charger with the wireless integration with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. However, the CR-V Sport Touring does have the Google Assistance. So all you have to say is, hey Google, turn my temperature to 75 degrees.
Driver to 75 degrees.
So the charging options, you do have, again, the wireless phone charger down there, and then 2 USB-C ports. You do have the fast charging port as well, and a 12-volt power outlet as well. You have a one-touch power sunroof. It's not the panoramic roof like in the Kia, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like mine.
One touch all the way back, one touch all the way forward. You can ventilate it. And then also you have the automatic lights that'll turn your headlamps on automatically at night, turn them off during the day. You have automatic high beams as well. And you do have the rain sensing wipers, so you have the auto wipers, which, by the way, if you're in the auto setting on your lights and your windshield wipers are ever on during the day, it will turn your headlamps on automatically. That's a PA state law. And then you also have the Bose stereo sound system in the CR-V as well. So when you put it in reverse, it's going to bring up the backup camera. You're also going to hear that ambient kind of that exterior sound. That's to let pedestrians know that you're moving. That's how quiet the vehicle is.
You can't hear the engine.
Exactly. So you have the wide angle view, so you can see traffic coming from either side. You do have cross monitor detection. That uses your blind spot info system. If any vehicles travel behind us, it'll beep and indicate what side they're coming from. The guidelines change color to give you a projected angle into a parking spot. This is more of a concentrated view. And then you have a straight down view. I love this. You can back right up against a curb or maybe a wall or another vehicle. That's a good judge of where you would want to stop, so the tailgate would open up without it hitting anything behind you. And you also have the bumper sensors for the front and rear. Now, you don't have to have this up to have that operating. It's going to operate anyways, but that's a display to show you when it starts off yellow and moves to orange and red as you get closer to something. And with the CR-V, you have the drive mode switch down here, which you can see up here we're in normal, and you can switch this on the fly to sport if you want to be less fuel efficient. It changes up the gearing a little bit. Individual, you can actually customize the engine sound and the performance of the steering, and kind of customize it to how you want it to work. You also have Econ for your long trips to maximize your fuel. And you also have the snow mode, which more evenly distributes your all-wheel drive system for you.
Jumping over to the Sportage now, Nick, there's a lot of stuff in this interior.
There's a ton of stuff. Like Justin said, we can go, you take an hour and go over all the things that are in this vehicle, but kind of give you a quick rundown, of course. So this is going to be a new redesigned interior for the Sportage for the 26 model year. So you do have the panoramic displays as well as a 12.3-inch touchscreen. You do have the new redesigned steering wheel. Going over some things like that too, of course, you do have the Kia DriveWise safety sense technology, so your automatic brakings, lane keeping assist, pedestrian brakings, all of that as well. One thing to mention, of course, you do have automatic headlights as well as automatic high beams. You do also have LED fog lights as well. Does have rain sensing automatic windshield wipers as well. Of course, digital display here for your instrument cluster and things like that. Moving over here, of course, too, so you do have Kia's built-in navigation system, of course. You can utilize voice to do that as well. It does have wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto as well. Moving down here, it does have a wireless phone charger as well as 2 USB-Cs, one for the infotainment, one for like a fast charger. The seats, of course, with this Carmine red, so they are heated and ventilated 3-stage, as well as a 2-stage heated steering wheel as well. It does have ambient lighting, as you can see. It does go across the dash here.
Kind of hard to see during the daytime,
yes.
but
yeah, a little bit hard to see during the daytime, but of course at night it's going to light up very nice and beautiful.
Of course.
One thing also to mention here too, we do have 2 memory seating settings as well that does with your mirrors too.
And if we look up, we have that large panoramic sunroof, just so that people see, you
yeah,
know, the
so
difference
moving up,
here.
of course, you do have the large panoramic sunroof. Of course, one touch is going to open it up here. Does have a pop-up wind deflector, and then one touch, of course, to close it as well. Putting it in reverse, of course, is going to bring up your backup camera. So you do have the backup camera on the left, and then you do have the 360 view on the right. So moving your steering wheel, of course, is going to give you the projected lines and everything too, and it does show up on your 360 cam. Utilizing this too, there is a bunch of different angles. So you do have like your top down, kind of show you exactly what's behind the vehicle. You do have along the sides here, so you can actually see my hand and things like that. And then you do have like a wide angle view for the rear. Now, one thing that this thing does have as well is going to be your front facing camera too. So putting the vehicle in drive, of course, you're going to see your front facing camera. Your 360 view also stays up. So you do have a couple different angles there as well. Front down, front, along the front of the vehicle, so you can see curbs, things of that nature, parking lines, everything you would want to see, and then as well as a wide angle view in the front. Now, one thing to also mention is one of my favorite camera angles in one of these in the Kia vehicles is going to be this 360 view camera. So you can actually gives you like an idea of what the car looks like with everything. You can actually move it around and things like that too. You can zoom it in, zoom it out, so it gives you kind of like a 3D image of the vehicle. One thing to also mention while we're up here too is going to be the different driving modes that you do have. So pressing the button here on the steering wheel, you do have Eco, Sport, and My Drive. So My Drive is kind of going to be a customizable option for you, as well as terrain modes. So you do have different terrain modes. You have snow, mud, as well as sand. One thing to also mention while we're over here too, one thing that's, you know, on Kia vehicles nowadays is going to be the blind spot view monitoring cameras. So putting on your turn signal left and right, that does bring up a camera angle that shows you what's on the left or the right of the vehicle for safety and things like that when changing lanes.
Justin, what about the warranty for the CR-V?
Sure. You have the 3-year, 36,000 mile comprehensive warranty. That's all your electronics, bells and whistles, computer systems. You have a 10-year, 120,000 mile warranty on the lithium-ion battery with the hybrid. And then you also have a 5-year, 60 on your powertrain. That's your engine, drivetrain, transmission, and your all-wheel drive system.
And Nick, what about the Sportage? What do we have for warranty?
Yeah, so of course you're going to have your 3-year, 36 electronics, things of that nature, infotainment warranty with that. You are going to have your 5-year, 60 bumper to bumper, as well as your 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, as well as your lithium-ion battery as well.
So what do you like, the Honda CR-V or the Kia Sportage? Let us know in the comments section below which one you prefer, and also let us know what you want us to do a video on next. Justin, if people have questions about the CR-V, they can check out our test drive, but how would they be able to contact you?
You can visit me right here on Route 30 in Greensburg. Ask for me, Justin Thompson, or visit us online at smailhonda.com.
And Nick?
Yeah, so same thing with us here. Of course, if you have any questions, stop in at our brand new showroom right off of Route 30, or visit smailkia.com. My name is Nick Hodgkiss.
And that's going to do for our comparison video today, so until next time, enjoy the ride.
All right, guys, I'm going to head on out of here. I'll see you.
Aren't you going to get in the car?
Is he walking his car?
There's nobody in the driver's seat. There's nobody in the driver's seat.
Do you have a leash
No
for
leash
that
needed.
thing?
No leash needed.
No leash needed.